It's been 700 years since I last filmed one of these. I'm Amy from Full Dark Productions and I like to hunt ghosts. Or I like to investigate the paranormal. I don't care, either one, it's fine. Take that argument out back, Becky. Long dead. Call yourself a paranormal pineapple. I don't care. I like to look for strange, weird things that I can't explain. I want them to happen to me. And some have, and I'm gonna tell you it. I'm gonna tell you a ghost story because it's mine to share. And while I will say right now another person did witness this, I have the audio recording of this happening. Don't have video. Sucks, but whatever. I'm just gonna censor their audio because this is my story and not theirs. And that will do nothing to validate or detract from it. It's just another person was there. Little context. This is 2014 that this occurred. Not exactly recent, but this is such a profound thing, and I do have it on audio that I want to share that. And as far as I know, I don't live in a haunted house, so it's not like things are happening like last night. You can stay unhaunted too. It's obviously the kind of situation where it's my word versus anybody else's. So you can choose not to believe me. What is that going to do for me? All I'm saying is this happened. I have audio of the situation, and it's really, really weird. I'm just gonna sprinkle in some photos here and there of the place and the location so you can get a little context. Okay, so here we go. Let's get into it. This is a building from the 1800s that I'm in, and it's on the property of an old farm that's actually near a really city area. Standing on the second floor of a building with the lights on, made entirely of wood, creaky original ass wood. Every step you will hear. So investigating this place is like, all right, everybody hold your breath, because you can't make a single noise in a building like that. So I'm standing kind of leaning against a door frame. There's stairs in front of me that they're pretty narrow. And they're wood, and they're original. They're the kind of steps where each step you hear that board squeak. So standing there, holding a recorder out, asking for somebody to do something, to say something or to respond in some way, to let us know they're there. And almost as if in response, only because it occurred within a reasonable amount of time that my brain would assume is a response time from somebody else, to what I was saying. As if in response, each single step from the bottom all the way to the top made a creak as if somebody was walking right up them, one after another. It seemed like they were responding to me. It seems like it was somebody. And I say somebody even without having any proof of that because only human beings use stairs like that. A dog doesn't sound like that going up the stairs. The cat that was in the building was locked in a room to my left on the second floor and was old and decrepit, rest his soul. He didn't move. Nobody moved. Nobody else was in the building. Every single step you could hear. We don't know if you still have to yell or speak loud or come close to us, but we won't hurt you, and we would appreciate it if you did try and speak to us. Who was that? Amy's moving too. Nobody. Or they were invisible, like, I don't know. If they were a person and they are deceased and they heard me and they were like, oh, I'll just go up the steps, that'll get them. Oh my God, that's a possibility. Maybe somebody walked up the steps and they're completely invisible, so they got to the top and instead of hearing them walk into a different direction, they just went poof, and were gone, like, hey, there's your noise. They drifted into the ceiling, for all I know. There was no mist, there was no foggy thing, no black mass, no shadow, no person, no like ripple of heat. There was nothing. There was nothing visual. There wasn't even a feeling like, oh, now things are weird. There was only me going, oh, now things are weird because we just heard something. I don't know what the it was. That's the thrill of it, though. That's part of what you want. So, like, one half of your brain is like, oh my God, oh my God. And the other half of your brain is like, do it again. But like this situation, it felt like it was deliberate and a response because of the timing of it. Had I not said what I said before it occurred, it maybe wouldn't have felt like a response at all. It just would have been something that occurred. So I have to take the experience for what it is at face value. I can't apply, you know, this particular deceased person who used to be on this property, that's the ghost of that person. I could give you 10 names now of people who used to live and work on that property. And that, it's no more applicable to that story. It gives it no more validation or no more spookiness than not. That is creepy. You know what that is? No wonder I see ghosts. My God, these are disgusting. Can't explain it. Don't know if it was a person. The possibility is very, very high up, but I don't know for certain if that was a person that used to be alive. I don't know if it was a person that used to be alive that consciously responded to me by walking up those steps, or if it was just random. I don't know if it was an alien. I don't know if it was an invisible Bigfoot. Don't at me. I don't know if it was an entity. And I guess of all the words that we use to describe things in the paranormal, the word entity is actually the most like unnerving to me. It's, oh, it's an entity. Like a creature I get. I'm a creature. A creature of many bad habits. I don't, it's like a creature, that's not scary, but an entity is like, ew, that could be anything. Whew. I've seen a lot of alien and werewolf movies, and anything, entity means anything. But yet this experience kind of makes me go, all I've got is an entity of some sort did that, or boards move on their own due to some sort of place memory or something. Maybe they just, no, that's not physics. That's not how that happens. Something moved those boards while I was there to hear it happen. That trips me the f*** out. Doesn't it trip you out? It should trip you out. If that happened to you and you're just standing in your house at the top of your stairs, you look over and suddenly the sound of somebody coming up the stairs is like happening, currently happening, getting closer to you, and nobody is there, you would maybe pee your pants in fear, you know? You'd scream. You'd be like, oh my God. You'd go text your mom. Ugh. Anyway, let's hear it one more time, just for the sake of, oh my God.
We won't hurt you, and we would appreciate it if you did try and speak to us.
That's weird. I get that all you, the viewer, has to go on is me, the person telling the story, telling it. But that's all I got. That's all I can give you. I can give you exactly what happened. I can only give you an audio file and some photos of the place later. Same place, it hasn't changed, but it was really weird. And I think maybe, I don't know, maybe I should tell my ghost stories more. Instead of like keeping them in, I should probably be like, hey, so this thing happened, and I want you to hear it because maybe somebody else has had the same exact thing happen. So hey, if you stood at the top of stairs and heard somebody come up when no one was there, do tell. I want to know if you were scared, or if you're a ghost hunter who's done this for years like me and still is like, whoa, in the moment. So if you're new and this is the first time you've seen me or my face, I'm sorry. No, I hope you stick around. I hope you subscribe and turn on notifications. Or if you like ghosts and creepy things, then why don't you subscribe to the channel, and that will help. Ooh, something just moved on its own. It's just a wire for my phone, that phone plug that fell off my desk, which I'm touching, so debunked. Told you to stay unhaunted. There's the stair incident in all its glory. Sleep tight.